As you talked about education, having children that are entering school and our grandchildren that are entering school, I'd like to know that safety in our schools continues to be in the forefront, because every day that my grandson gets picked up by my husband from elementary school, it's a regiment that's a safety mechanism that they put in, which is concerning and comforting at the same time. But we continue to see in the news consistently the things that are happening, and it's worrisome. It's worrisome that you are concerned about your children going to school, so I'm wondering if you could just speak on that a little bit.
Well, I'll cover a couple of things. I mean, Connecticut hasn't been safer in any of our lifetimes. Well, at least in the last 45 years of our lifetimes. So I think we need to put things in perspective. Crime is down substantially. The crimes committed are down substantially. It's not just who's being arrested or convicted or going to jail, all of those things being less because crime is less. Having said that, we are in the state where Sandy Hook took place just short of 2 years ago, which quite frankly was, for everyone affected, responding as well as those who lost loved ones, a life-changing experience. So one of the reasons that we have invested tens of millions of dollars in school safety, and we'll have at least another round of grants being made with respect to that issue in the coming year. At least I will include it in the capital side of the budget to make those kinds of expenditures. On the operational side, that continues to be an obligation of the districts or the schools. We did make those grants available in the last round, about 10% of those grants available to private schools as well, and I'm glad we did. We have a vibrant Catholic, private, and other religious tradition schools in the state of Connecticut. We should make those safer as well. I think that one of the reasons that we're a safer place than we've been in a long time is that we are concentrating on, in some senses, being defensive. And so the regimes that you described are in place. Although, you know, my oldest son is about to turn 30. I remember having to get buzzed into the school that he went to in Stamford when I dropped him off the first day for kindergarten. Or that somebody met me at the 2 years that he went to pre-K at the Darien Y, that somebody had to buzz you into that door. I think some of this is just simply catching up on a universal basis, so that smaller communities like Newtown that thought that terrible things could never happen in their midst are actually engaged in some of the same safety measures as other communities, and I think that's a wise choice for them to make. And on the capital investment side, we've been happy and proud to play a role. So we've done 2 rounds. We'll do at least a 3rd round and perhaps more, but we're going to invest in school safety.